Hello, I am Gentle Lee, and today I am going to be whispering the Pokédex. Today I will just be reading the first generation's name and descriptions, and if you enjoy this video, let me know, and I may include readings of other generations in the schedule in the future. So, let us begin. Of course, the first is number 1, Bulbasaur. There is a plant seed on its back right from the day this Pokémon is born. The seed slowly grows larger. A quick disclaimer before we keep going. I make no promises about the accuracy of pronunciation during this reading, but I don't feel too bad about that because the official show is guilty of mispronunciation from time to time itself. So let's continue to number 2, Ivysaur. When the bulb on its back grows large, it appears to lose the ability to stand on its hind legs. Oh, imagining a bunch of Bulbasaurs walking around on 2 feet. Oh, that's so cute. I love Bulbasaur. Okay, number 3, Venusaur. Its plant blooms when it is absorbing solar energy. It stays on the move to seek sunlight. And onto a very popular one, number 4, Charmander. It has a preference for hot things. When it rains, steam is said to spout from the tip of its tail. Number 5, Charmeleon. It has a barbaric nature. In battle, it whips its fiery tail around and slashes away with sharp claws. Number 6, Charizard. It spits fire that is hot enough to melt boulders. It may cause forest fires by blowing flames. I didn't know that Charizard could rap. Number 7, Squirtle. When it retracts its long neck into its shell, it squirts out water with vigorous force. Number 8, War Turtle. It is recognized as a symbol of longevity. If its shell has algae on it, that war turtle is very old. Number 9, Blastoise. It crushes its foe under its heavy body to cause fainting. In a pinch, it will withdraw inside its shell. Number 10, Caterpie. For protection, it releases a horrible stench from the antenna on its head to drive away enemies. Metapod. It is waiting for the moment to evolve. At this stage, it can only harden, so it remains motionless to avoid attack. Butterfree. Number 12. In battle, it flaps its wings at great speed to release highly toxic dust into the air. Number 13. Weedle. Beware of the sharp stinger on its head. It hides in grass and bushes where it eats leaves. Number 14. Kakuna. Able to move only slightly. When endangered, it may stick out its stinger and poison its enemy. Number 15. Beedrill. It has 3 poisonous stingers on its forelegs and its tail. They are used to jab its enemy repeatedly. Number 16. Pidgey. Very docile. If attacked, it will often kick up sand to protect itself rather than fight back. Number 17. Pidgeotto. This Pokemon is full of vitality. It constantly flies around its large territory in search of prey. Number 18. Pidgeot. This Pokemon flies at Mach 2 speed, seeking prey. Its large talons are feared as wicked weapons. Number 19. Rattata. Will chew on anything with its fangs. If you see one, you can be certain that 40 more live in the area. Number 20. Raticate. Its hind feet are webbed. They act as flippers so it can swim in rivers and hunt for prey. Number 21. Spearow. Inept at flying high. However, it can fly very fast to protect its territory. Number 22. Fearow. A Pokemon that dates back many years. If it senses danger, it flies high and away instantly. Number 23. Icans. The older it gets, the longer it grows. At night, it wraps its long body around tree branches to rest. Number 24. Arbok. The frightening patterns on its belly have been studied. 6 variations have been confirmed. Pikachu. Pikachu. Number 25. Pikachu that can generate powerful electricity have cheek sacs that are extra soft and super stretchy. Raichu. Number 26. Its long tail serves as a ground to protect itself from its own high voltage power. Number 27. Sandshrew. It loves to bathe in the grit of dry, sandy areas. By sandbathing, the Pokemon rids itself of dirt and moisture clinging to its body. Number 28. Sandslash. The drier the area Sandslash lives in, the harder and smoother the Pokemon spikes will feel when touched. Number 29. Female Nidoran. Females are more sensitive to smells than males. While foraging, they'll use their whiskers to check wind direction and stay downwind of predators. Nidorina, number 13. The horn on its head has atrophied. It's thought that this happens so Nidorina's children won't get poked while their mother is feeding them. Nidoqueen, number 31. Nidoqueen is better at defense than offense. With scales like armor, this Pokemon will shield its children from any kind of attack. Number 32. Male Nidoran. The horn on a male Nidoran's forehead contains a powerful poison. This is a very cautious Pokemon, always straining its large ears. Nidorino, number 33. With a horn that's harder than a diamond, this Pokemon goes around shattering boulders as it searches for a moonstone. Nidoking, number 34. When it goes on a rampage, it's impossible to control, but in the presence of a Nidoqueen it's lived with for a long time, Nidoking calms down. Number 35, Clefairy. It's said that happiness will come to those who see a gathering of Clefairy dancing under a full moon. Dancing. Clefable, number 36. A timid fairy Pokemon that is rarely seen. It will run and hide the moment it senses people. Vulpix, number 37. While young, it has 6 gorgeous tails. When it grows, several new tails are sprouted. Ninetales, number 38. It is said to live 1,000 years, and each of its tails is loaded with supernatural powers. Jigglypuff, number 39. Jigglypuff has top-notch lung capacity, even by comparison to other Pokemon. It won't stop singing its lullabies until its foes fall asleep. Wigglytuff, number 40. The more air it takes in, the more it inflates. If opponents catch it in a bad mood, it will inflate itself to an enormous size to intimidate them. Zubat, number 41. It emits ultrasonic waves from its mouth to check its surroundings. Even in tight caves, Zubat flies around with skill. Golbat, number 42. It loves to drink other creatures' blood. It's said that if it finds others of its kind going hungry, it sometimes shares the blood it's gathered. Oddish, number 43. If exposed to moonlight, it starts to move. It roams far and wide at night to scatter its seeds. Gloom, number 44. Its pistils exude an incredibly foul odor. The horrid stench can cause fainting at a distance of 1.25 miles. How can anyone keep one of those things in that case? Vileplume, number 45. It has the world's largest petals. With every step, the petals shake out heavy clouds of toxic pollen. Paris, number 46. Burrows under the ground to gnaw on tree roots. The mushrooms on its back absorbed most of the nutrition. Parasect, number 47. The bug host is drained of energy by the mushroom on its back. The mushroom appears to do all of the thinking. Venonat, number 48. Its large eyes act as radar. In a bright place, you can see that they are clusters of many tiny eyes. Venomoth, number 49. The powdery scales on its wings are hard to remove from skin. They also contain poison that leaks out on contact. Diglett, number 50. If a Diglett digs through a field, it leaves the soil perfectly tilled and ideal for planting crops. Dugtrio, a team of Diglett triplets. It triggers huge earthquakes by burrowing 60 miles underground. Meowth, number 52. It loves to collect shiny things. If it's in a good mood, it might even let its trainer have a look at its hoard of treasures. Persian, number 53. Getting this prideful Pokemon to warm up to you takes a lot of effort, and it will claw at you the moment it gets annoyed. Psyduck, number 54. Psyduck is constantly beset by headaches. If the Pokemon lets its strange power erupt, apparently the pain subsides for a while. Golduck, number 55. This Pokemon lives in gently flowing rivers. It paddles through the water with its long limbs, putting its graceful swimming skills on display. Mankey, number 56. An agile Pokemon that lives in trees. It angers easily and will not hesitate to attack anything. Primeape, number 57. It stops being angry only when nobody else is around. To view this moment is very difficult. Growlithe, number 58. It has a brave and trustworthy nature. It fearlessly stands up to bigger and stronger foes. Arcanine, number 59. The sight of it running over 6,200 miles in a single day and night has captivated many people. Poliwag, number 60. For Poliwag, swimming is easier than walking. The swirl pattern on its belly is actually part of the Pokemon's innards showing through the skin. Poliwhirl, number 61. Staring at the swirl on its belly causes drowsiness. This trait of Poliwhirl's has been used in place of lullabies to get children to go to sleep. Poliwrath, number 62. Its body is solid muscle. When swimming through cold seas, Poliwrath uses its impressive arms to smash through drift ice and plow forward. Number 63. Abra. This Pokemon uses its psychic powers while it sleeps. The contents of Abra's dreams affect the powers that the Pokemon wields. Kadabra, number 64. Using its psychic power, Kadabra levitates as it sleeps. It uses its springy tail as a pillow. Alakazam, number 65. It has an incredibly high level of intelligence. Some say that Alakazam remembers everything that ever happens to it, from birth till death. Machop, number 66. Its whole body is composed of muscles. Even though it's the size of a human child, it can hurl 100 grown-ups. Machoke, number 67. Its muscular body is so powerful, it must wear a power save belt to be able to regulate its motions. Machamp, number 68. It quickly swings its forearms to rock its opponents with ceaseless punches and chops from all angles. Bellsprout, number 69. Prefers hot and humid places. It ensnares tiny bugs with vines and devours them. Weepinbell, number 70. When hungry, it swallows anything that moves. Its hapless prey is dissolved by strong acids. Victory Bell, number 71. Lures prey with the sweet aroma of honey. Swallowed whole, the prey is dissolved in a day, bones and all. Tentacool, number 72. Tentacool is not a particularly strong swimmer. It drifts across the surface of shallow seas as it searches for prey. Tentacruel, number 73. When the red orbs on Tentacruel's head glow brightly, watch out. The Pokemon is about to fire off a burst of ultrasonic waves. Geodude. Commonly found near mountain trails and the like. If you step on one by accident, it gets angry. Graveler, number 75. Often seen rolling down mountain trails. Obstacles are just things to roll straight over, not avoid. Golem, number 76. Once it sheds its skin, its body turns tender and whitish. Its hide hardens when it's exposed to air. Ponyta, number 77. It can't run properly when it's newly born. As it races around with others of its kind, its legs grow stronger. Rapidash, number 76. This Pokemon can be seen galloping through fields at speeds of up to 150 miles per hour, its fiery mane fluttering in the wind. Slowpoke, number 79. Slow-witted and oblivious, this Pokemon won't feel any pain if its tail gets eaten. It won't notice when its tail grows back, either. Slowbro, number 80. Slowpoke became Slowbro when the shelter bit onto its tail. Sweet flavor seeping from the tail makes Shelter feel as if its life is a dream. Magnemite, number 81. At times, Magnemite runs out of electricity and ends up on the ground. If you give batteries to a grounded Magnemite, it will start moving again. Number 82, Magneton. This Pokemon is 3 Magnemite that have linked together. Magneton sends out powerful radio waves to study its surroundings. Farfetch'd, number 83. The stalk this Pokemon carries in its wings serves as a sword to cut down opponents. In a dire situation, the stalk can also serve as food. Doduo, number 84. Its short wings make flying difficult. Instead, this Pokemon runs at high speeds on developed legs. Number 85, Dodrio. One of Doduo's 2 heads splits to form a unique species. It runs close to 40 miles per hour in prairies. Seal, number 86. Loves freezing cold conditions. Relishes swimming in a frigid climate of around 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Dugong, number 87. Its entire body is a snowy white. Unharmed by even intense cold, it swims powerfully in icy waters. Grimer, number 88. Made of congealed sludge. It smells too putrid to touch. Even weeds won't grow in its path. Muck, number 89. Smells so awful it can cause fainting. Through degeneration of its nose, it has lost its sense of smell. Shelter, number 90. It swims facing backward by opening and closing its two-piece shell. It is surprisingly fast. Cloyster number 91. Its shell is extremely hard. It cannot be shattered even with a bomb. The shell opens only when it is attacking. Ghastly number 92. Born from gases, anyone would faint if engulfed by its gaseous body, which contains poison. Haunter number 93. Its tongue is made of gas. If licked, its victim starts shaking constantly until death eventually comes. I swear the ghost-type Pokemon descriptions are always so intense. Okay, Gengar, number 94. On the night of a full moon, if shadows move on their own and laugh, it must be Gengar's doing. The difference between Gengar and Haunter is crazy. It's like, Haunter, yeah, you're definitely gonna die. And Gengar is just like a silly shadow gremlin. I guess you wanna evolve that one ASAP, huh? Okay. Onyx, number 95. As it digs through the ground, it absorbs many hard objects. This is what makes its body so solid. Drowsy, number 96. If you sleep by it all the time, it will sometimes show you dreams it had eaten in the past. Hypno, number 97. Avoid eye contact if you come across one. It will try to put you to sleep by using its pendulum. Krabby, number 98. It can be found near the sea. The large pincers grow back if they are torn out of their sockets. Kingler, number 99. Its hard and large pincer has 10,000 horsepower strength. However, being so big, it is unwieldy to move. Voltorb, number 100. It is said to camouflage itself as a Pokeball. It will self-destruct with very little stimulus. Electrode, number 101. Stores electrical energy inside its body. Even the slightest shock could trigger a huge explosion. Execute, number 102. Even though it may look like it's just a bunch of eggs, it's a proper Pokemon. Execute communicates with others of its kind via telepathy, apparently. Executor, number 103. Each of Executor's 3 heads is thinking different thoughts. The 3 don't seem to be very interested in one another. Cubone, 104. When the memory of its departed mother brings it tears, it cries echo mournfully within the skull it wears on its head. That's a really sad one. This Pokemon overcame its sorrow to evolve a sturdy new body. Marowak faces its opponents bravely, using a bone as a weapon. Marowak went to therapy. Hitmonlee, number 106. This amazing Pokemon has an awesome sense of balance. It can kick in succession from any position. Hitmonchan, number 107. It punches slice the air. They are launched at such high speed, even a slight graze could cause a burn. Lickitung, number 108. If this Pokemon's sticky saliva gets on you and you don't clean it off, an intense itch will set in. The itch won't go away either for the rest of your life. 109. Coughing. Its body is full of poisonous gas. It floats into garbage dumps, seeking out the fumes of raw, rotting trash. Wheezing, number 110. It mixes gases between its 2 bodies. It It's said that these Pokemon were seen all over the Galar region back in the day. Rhyhorn, number 111. Strong, but not too bright. This Pokemon can shatter even a skyscraper with its charging tackles. Rhydon, number 112. It begins walking on its hind legs after evolution. It can punch holes through boulders with its horn. Chansey, number 113. The egg Chansey carries is not only delicious but also packed with nutrition. It's used as a high-class cooking ingredient. Tangela, number 114. Hidden beneath a tangle of vines that grows non-stop even if the vines are torn off, this Pokemon's true appearance remains a mystery. Kangaskhan, number 115. Although it's carrying its baby in a pouch on its belly, Kangaskhan is swift on its feet. It intimidates its opponents with quick jabs. Horsey, number 116. Horsey makes its home in oceans with gentle currents. If this Pokemon is under attack, it spits out pitch black ink and escapes. Seadra, number 117. It's the males that raise the offspring. While Seadra are raising young, the spines on their backs secrete thicker and stronger poison. Goldeen, number 118. Its dorsal, pectoral, and tail fins wave elegantly in the water. That is why it's known as the water dancer. Seaking, number 119. In autumn, its body becomes more fatty and preparing to propose a mate. It takes on beautiful colors. Staryu, number 120. If you visit a beach at the end of the summer, you'll be able to see groups of Staryu lighting up in a steady rhythm. Starmie, number 121. This Pokemon has an organ known as its core. The organ glows in 7 colors when Starmie is unleashing its potent psychic powers. Mr. Mime, number 122. The broadness of its hands may be no coincidence. Many scientists believe its palms became enlarged specifically for pantomiming. Scyther, number 123. As Scyther fights more and more battles, its scythes become sharper and sharper. With a single slice, Scyther can fell a massive tree. Jinx, number 124. In certain parts of Galar, Jinx was once feared and worshipped as the Queen of Ice. This must be the most recent version. Electabuzz, number 125. Many power plants keep ground-type Pokemon around as a defense against Electabuzz that come seeking electricity. Magmar, number 126. Magmar dispatches its prey with fire, but it regrets this habit once it realizes that it has burned its intended prey to a charred crisp. Pinsir, number 127. These Pokemon judge one another based on pincers. Thicker, more impressive pincers make for more popularity with the opposite gender. Tauros, number 128. When Tauros begins whipping itself with its tails, it's a warning that the Pokemon is about to charge with astounding speed. Magikarp, number 129. It is virtually worthless in terms of power and speed. It is the most weak and pathetic Pokemon in the world. Love you, Magikarp. Gyarados, number 130. has an extremely aggressive nature. The hyper beam it shoots from its mouth totally incinerates all targets. Lapras number 131. A smart and kind-hearted Pokemon, it glides across the surface of the sea, while its beautiful song echoes around it. Ditto number 132. It can reconstitute its entire cellular structure to change into what it sees, but it returns to normal when it relaxes. Eevee number 133. It has the ability to alter the composition of its body to suit its surrounding environment. Vaporeon number 134. When Vaporeon's fins begin to vibrate, it is a sign that rain will come in a few hours. Jolteon number 135. If it is angered or startled, the fur all over its body bristles like sharp needles that pierce foes. Flareon number 136. Once it has stored up enough heat, this Pokemon's body temperature can reach 1,700 degrees Fahrenheit. Porygon number 137. State-of-the-art technology was used to create Porygon. It was the first artificial Pokemon to be created via computer programming. Omanite number 138. Because some Omanite managed to escape after being restored or are released into the wild by people, this species is becoming a problem. Omastar. Weighed down by a large and heavy shell, Omastar couldn't move very fast. Some say it went extinct because it was unable to catch food. Kabuto number 140. This species is almost entirely extinct. Kabuto molt every 3 days, making their shells harder and harder. Kabutops number 141. Kabutops slices its prey apart and sucks out the fluids. The discarded body parts become food for other Pokemon. Aerodactyl number 142. This is a ferocious Pokemon from ancient times. Apparently, even modern technology isn't capable of producing a perfectly restored specimen. Snorlax number 143. It is not satisfied unless it eats over 880 pounds of food every day. When it is done eating, it goes promptly to sleep. Articuno number 144. It's said that this Pokemon's beautiful blue wings are made of ice. Articuno flies over snowy mountains, its long tail fluttering along behind it. Zapdos number 145. This Pokemon has complete control over electricity. They're tales of Zapdos nesting in the dark depths of pitch-black thunderclouds. Moltres number 146. It is one of the legendary bird Pokemon. When Moltres flaps its flaming wings, they glimmer with a dazzling red glow. Dratini number 147. Dratini dwells near bodies of rapidly flowing water, such as the plunge pools of waterfalls. As it grows, Dratini will shed its skin many times. Dragonair 148. This Pokemon lives in pristine oceans and lakes. It can control the weather and uses this power to fly into the sky, riding on the wind. Dragonite number 149. kind-hearted Pokemon. If it spots a drowning person or Pokemon, Dragonite simply must help them. Mewtwo, number 150. Its DNA is almost the same as Mew's. However, its size and disposition are vastly different. And finally, for now, number 151, Mew. When viewed through a microscope, this Pokemon's short, fine, delicate hair can be seen. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading of the first generation of the National Pokédex. Leave a comment below on which is your favorite Pokemon that we discussed today. Mine is personally Eevee, as I have demonstrated with my earrings. And with that, I sincerely hope that you have a very, very